Did ancient Egyptians visit Australia thousands of years ago, long before European explorers set sail for the southern continent? It might sound like a wild theory, but scattered across the Australian outback are strange clues that have baffled historians, archaeologists and skeptics for decades. Deep in the bushland of New South Wales, near the small town of Gosford, lie mysterious carvings etched into sandstone walls, carvings that appear unmistakably Egyptian. Known as the Gosford Glyphs, these petroglyphs depict hieroglyphic symbols, including images of what look like the god Anubis and inscriptions that resemble ancient Egyptian texts. According to some researchers, they tell a story of Egyptian sailors who were shipwrecked on the Australian coast over 4,000 years ago. But how could Egyptian explorers, with their reed boats and river-hugging culture, make it to a land as distant as Australia? Could this be evidence of an ancient maritime journey across the Indian Ocean? Or is it simply an elaborate hoax? So, the theory of Egyptian contact with Australia really gained traction back in the 1970s, when explorers and amateur archaeologists discovered the glyphs. Some people claimed that the inscriptions had actually been translated, and, well, they spoke of a pharaoh's son who died in this foreign land. The story honestly is pretty dramatic. Two Egyptian princes set out on an expedition, only to find tragedy and death in the remote wilds of Australia. Skeptics argue that the glyphs are just too crude and, inconsistent with traditional Egyptian writing. Mainstream archaeologists dismiss them as a modern fabrication, maybe carved by soldiers during World War II, or by pranksters with a taste for ancient mysteries. There have been no known Egyptian artifacts found anywhere near the site. No bones, no tools, no remnants of a camp or vessel. But supporters of the theory point to Aboriginal oral traditions. Some of these ancient stories actually speak of visitors from the West, people with lighter skin, strange clothes, and, powerful knowledge. Are these echoes of forgotten encounters, or are they just legends moulded by time and imagination? And then there's the question of trade. Ancient Egyptians were known to import exotic goods, ivory, gold, incense, from faraway lands. Could they have stumbled upon the Australian coast in search of new resources? Could ancient ocean currents and winds have carried them to this vast, untamed continent? The idea of Egyptians in Australia forces us to reconsider what we think we know about ancient navigation. We often imagine early civilizations as isolated, bound by geography. But what if history is far more connected than we ever believed? While the Gosford Glyphs remain controversial, they continue to ignite curiosity and debate. Whether they're the work of ancient explorers or modern hoaxers, they serve as a reminder. The past still holds secrets, hidden in stone and shadow, waiting to be uncovered. So, did the ancient Egyptians really visit Australia?